Man, that music, though, just really sets the mood for this black screen.
Welcome back to the Sensual Fantasy 15.
Sensual Fantasy 15. I think I saw that video before, actually. No. Wait, scrub that, Coop. Scrub that.
No.
Damn. Fake news.
Well, we're here at camp.
Was that robust
learning a
bean
few
soup?
things.
Is that what that said?
Something like that, yeah.
How robust can a bean soup be?
I don't know. Let's ask this big boy coming up here.
It's not that big. Oh, that big boy. Oh, is this the one where he makes you...
Hey, knocked. How's about we go fishing tomorrow?
What's this all of a sudden?
We'll have a Vesper pool nearby. Home to the Liege of the Lake.
Liege, huh? Tell me more.
It's a veritable monster. No one's ever reeled it in.
I'm intrigued.
Well, so you should be. The thing's freaking legendary. Well, wanna go catch this sucker?
I mean, sure, let's go catch it. Why not?
Hell yeah, I do. Royalty's gotta catch royalty. Am I right?
I knew you'd take the bait.
So, when you want to do this? Now?
Yeah, sorry, gonna have to sleep on it. His lordship appears only at dawn.
Dawn, huh? Well, is for a worthy cause.
Then tomorrow it is. Bright and early.
Yep.
What is it with him wanting you up early all the time? Like, what an asshole.
He has this intel that fish apparently also sleep. It turns out.
I mean, just go bang some pots and pans or something, wake him up.
Right. Let's go snag his fish royalty.
Yeah. We're coming for you, Lake Liege.
You're really fired up about this.
You know what they say. Go big or go home.
So this is a bit of a precursor to what I was supposed to be doing in this video, but this happened to pop up while I was resting at a campsite. And it is kind of a neat thing that happens occasionally, having your buddies want to actually do stuff with you. It's just too bad it always just happens in the morning. I kind of wish this just kind of randomly happened on the road more than just prompto wanting to take photos. Like, if say we were driving down this road and Gladio was like, hey, I heard about this fishing spot, let's go camp for the night and go deal with it tomorrow, that would be actually kind of neat, but instead we're just kind of randomly thrust into it, in a sense, when we go camping at spots.
So you got hooked into it?
Hook, line, and sinker, that one, yeah.
So, is that bait you're buying?
It's lures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so various fish like different lures, and this guy had a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't have before, including new rods and reels for more RPG elements in my fishing.
I mean, I like how that reel was called Death Spin. Like, I want to go to Bass Pro Shop and, like, get, like, the Death Spin reel.
What can you tell me about the Death Spin reel?
It's be skulls all over it. You can only... It'd be like silver and black. You can only put it on a black rod.
So, does the person using the death reels actually have to dress up in skull and crossbows camo?
Oh my gosh. Is there such a thing?
I would not be surprised if there was.
And for our Canadian friends, skull and crossbones flannel.
I don't know if I've ever seen it, to be honest. But, I'm going for these guys in the back. So when you land a fish, or rather the like initial cast is yellow, like it is when I'm casting it. That means it's on top of a fish's, like, either patrol or something, and they immediately get their attention. As long as the fish doesn't move anyways.
Now I'm trying to remember... I thought there's a way you could kind of see stuff. I mean, I see little blue dots on your
It
map.
might be handier with a rod than a sword.
So normally, there are signs saying, like, hey, this is the kind of fish in these areas, so you can at least, like, judge and get the appropriate lure for it, but I forgot to look for that.
Nah, I was talking more like I thought you could see the fish better under the water, maybe just because of the glare of the...
It depends on the place you're fishing. Some places are a little more murky, some places are a little more clear, depending on the water, you know? Like, lake water is generally a little bit more murky, while ocean water is a little bit more clear.
Wow, you did good.
Also, I liked how you said you were better with the rod than the sword, and you hadn't caught anything yet, or even gotten a bite or anything. Like, I feel like maybe he was throwing some shade.
You're fishing up a storm.
See, this is another little jerk. It doesn't seem like the liege of the lake. So, I think this is before I kind of learned that you should stop reeling whenever the controller is rumbling. Because that tends to destroy the durability on the lines. And really, fishing is such an arduous task, and not really in this game, but if you're trying to catch something specific, it's real annoying.
I think you need to approach
Real
fishing
annoying.
in this game.
Fuck.
Oh God. I
Fuck me.
think you need to approach fishing in this game like you do in real life, and that involves a cooler of beer.
Yeah, that would have been good at this point, but you know, nice durability. Oh.
Oh yeah. Damn.
Oh.
And it's gone. You gotta take more care with the line.
Can you just shove that rod like down his throat?
Whoa. Rude.
I bet he'd like it. I bet he's a sub.
So, like I said earlier, there should be a sign somewhere around here saying what kind of fish to go get. Oh.
Shit.
Come on. Don't sweat it, Noct.
Next time, you'll see.
Sure.
So unfortunately, they don't always end with happiness.
What, you're telling me you didn't just splice in the part where you went back and just did it again? Caught the
So I
whale?
did go back and do this about 2 or 3 more times, and I didn't actually end up getting anything.
Oh.
Thanks
Other
for the
than
ride.
more fishing skill, I suppose.
This sure looks like it leads somewhere.
It's practically inviting us inside.
You think there's something in there?
I'd say it's all but guaranteed.
Wonder how frequently Gladio uses that line.
And this is a dungeon of a variety. We're getting breadcrumbed here by something for Dino. Gem of a variety.
Let's
And,
take a look
this-
around.
Wow. This place is a jungle.
Wait, is this the place
Abundant in
the
not only
bees
flora,
or something?
but fauna as well.
You know, I don't remember. This is probably one of my
No
favorite
telling
dungeons
what'll
because of
come
how quick it
crawling in.
is.
This is the spot.
Oh.
Time to find that thing Dino asked for.
So I think we're hilariously over-leveled for this, because I think you're supposed to, like, naturally find this, quote-unquote, like when it's just the 3 of us, when Gladio goes away for a bit.
Ah.
Because it's tuned about to that level, I find. And it's not exactly difficult,
The job well done. Now for the
but
delivery.
we got what we needed for Dino
Oh,
already.
that was incredibly fast.
Yeah. But we can still investigate. And yeah, this level 35 dungeon, and I think we're level 39, 40 odd at this point.
Oh, so stuff doesn't level up with you?
No. Not that I've noticed anyways, everything seems to be a static level depending on the area you're in.
You know, I kind of want to know what a mandrake looks like, but it's kind of hard to see in here.
It's,
Blend in the foliage a bit.
I guess it's like a baby chimera almost, minus the part where it can fly. Just has like a weird prehensile tail.
Yeah, I thought tails kind of pinchy and moon-shaped.
Almost like a scorpion, I guess. Minus the stinging part. And more with the grabbing. And this little thing is actually real neat for Gladio here.
Champion's anklet? Oh.
So it increases our HP recovery when he's wearing it. Which...
Those are not the shoes of somebody wearing an anklet.
Who, Gladio?
Yeah.
These are not the shoes I'd be wearing, go trek through a forest either, but you know, they look like very nice dress shoes.
They might be very nice boots.
Could be. Hard to tell.
I'm pretty sure that's like Lawrence of Arabia was wearing.
I know.
Or, no, I'm sorry, Dr. Livingston, maybe? I don't know who I'm thinking of. The Englishman in the hat, at any rate.
The Englishman in the hat.
Yeah.
On we go.
Can't say we're
No,
From what?
from Britain's colonial days.
Take care
Oh.
or lose our way.
Are you trying to say all the explorers were named Lawrence?
No. Although they might have been. No, I was thinking more along the lines of like,
All this
I think of like
steam alert's
English
really wearing me
explorers
out.
as like
Got enough energy to...
Which way do we go?
what I would consider now to be kind of a little too dapperly dressed for what they were actually doing.
Oh, and like the pants that wouldn't quite hit your ankles.
Well, and like it just seems like they went exploring like a suit jacket or something, and it's like, guys, stop. Like, put on some real clothes, but I think that's all they had back in the day.
Yeah. And this is a bit of a better view on the mandrakes here.
Oh, you're right. It's sunny here. Oh, it's got a plant.
I'm going all out.
It's got a leafy,
don't get too
Yeah, it's
hat.
like a Bulbasaur,
Sure way to
except
talk.
not.
Finally, a little breathing room.
And, of course,
I see a pier knocked. You know what that means.
means I'm gonna make the three of you wait
Fishing time.
while I fish.
and
got-
it's nighttime.
Well, I see you fish for a little while, but I guess
Haven.
Shall we rest?
There was nothing particularly exciting about the fishing here. There's a few new items and all that, new fish, but I will at some point go through like the whole bunch of fish I have caught.
you should just do a fishing playthrough.
Fish through.
A fish through, yeah. Be like one of those TV shows with the men who fish.
Noctis fishes the world.
Yeah. Oh, you have to throw everything back because apparently I never keep anything on TV. I don't get it.
Conservation acts. If you're not catching
Let's hit it.
to eat it or
Well,
to
just
use it
eat
in some variety.
Idiot TV man.
Yeah, but like, I know this because there's a lot of hunting and fishing in my area. But if you catch more than you're intended to, or like more than you're allowed to, and you won't be eating it, you can get severe fines.
Yeah. Just the way you were like, oh yeah, like hunting and fishing, and just like, oh, I accidentally hunted this thing I didn't mean to. I'll just go ahead and throw it back. And why isn't it moving, Daddy? Why won't it run away? I'm letting it go.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would not be surprised if that was the case at times.
Your mandrakes respawned, I guess.
Yeah, and now they're
Think I could handle
they're
this
being
all by
very
myself?
rude to me. Can you guys help out here?
I mean, Prompto thinks he can handle it by himself. I think he's just he doesn't want to embarrass you.
A bit confused back there. And of course, they have the tiniest aggro circle.
Time for some action. Keep up the good work. work, Iggy.
Right.
Wow. He's so complimentary of Iggy now.
No use hanging around here.
Indeed.
Indeed. Look, Iggy is a good friend. He cooks for us. He helps us exploit elemental weaknesses. These enemies are fighting, so we have to break it up by killing them.
I mean, I think you should just let him fight it out. Like, you just interrupted the sacred Mandragora mating ritual, you monster.
The mating ritual, huh? Should reconsider this film from afar. Sent it to Discovery, or the equivalent.
Yeah, I mean, I might know a guy.
My
Yeah,
son swindled
Vive might
me.
know who to contact
backs.
anyways.
I'm pretty sure Vive would just put it into his kinky porn collection, and that would be the end of it. You know that boy has petabytes.
Oh god.
He's that guy in the Zach Parsons story that
Any
has
plan of attack?
he has every single porn
I
ever.
guess you were right, Iggy.
When am I not?
Yeah, shoot the tree, Prompto. That'll help.
Now, I like how just a big man drink is called the tree.
Yeah. Well, at least it looks a little more woody around the face.
Oh,
Pardon my phrasing, but...
God, I hope he shows us his branch, if you know what I mean.
I mean, it's a tree, so of course, we have to try fire.
False move and we're done for.
That's a good idea.
It turns out it works pretty well.
Yeah, although I was expecting a little more.
Sorry.
In 7800 times 2 is not bad.
No, but it's still got quite a bit of... I expect to knock it down like half or something.
Ah, gotcha. Now armature things are happening and it's difficult to see, but...
I mean, I'd say what if you hit it with lightning, but I guess it's over now.
Yeah.
I mean, trees love lightning.
Good hustle, team.
You missed Gladio.
I
Good
even
job.
amaze myself sometimes.
Your ego is what amazes me.
Frankly, I'm just amazed we actually made it.
I'm also amazed we made it
Check it out, Noct.
to this
Of
tomb.
all places.
Here too rests the power of kings. I wonder how many more remain.
Well, I mean, just count the number of empty slots in your armature chain.
It's the armature chain actually doesn't show with empty slots. It's just like every time you get a new weapon, it shoves it in and like makes it more tightly spaced. But now, a chakram, which
That's definitely a ninja star. Thank you. I mean, they made ninjas big back in the day, alright?
okay. I was gonna say ninjas are a bit smaller than that normally. But this is a neat little weapon. It's half ranged, half melee, I guess would be the best way to describe it. Star of the Rogue.
It says it was her shuriken.
She was a very large lady.
Please don't size shame.
No, she was very tall.
Oops, please.
She was at least Gladio's height.
Enough about Vive's pornography again.
Oh god. The wrong way out.
Not the time for horseplay.
My hand slipped.
You attack that grass.
Yes.
I bet if you're able to
Let's give this thing a shot.
mount on a vertical shaft, it could be a lawnmower.
Why can't we just, like, take it and put it at the end of a different weapon that we conjure? And just have it spin on the end of that?
There you go, now you're thinking. Like portals or...
There's some wasps.
These are not the type of bad guys I like to fight.
What's in a doing like to fight?
Now that you
So
mention
it kind of works for these enemies, but it's surprisingly slow for what you'd think of like a chakram or a shuriken or whatnot.
Gonna give you better options, yeah. Even though you like, it's like, yeah, I can throw it at the wasp. Just better off hitting it with a spear
Yeah,
from
basically.
the air again and again and again.
Except wasps, like most flying enemies in this game, are kind of jerks to deal with. Gravity sphere helps, but not really. Enough. Well, that's that weapon.
It's enough of that.
It's enough of that. But since we got that gem for Dino here, may as well see what he has to say about it.
So full right now.
Holy crap! It's you!
Take it you're not happy to see us?
Get out of here. Of course I am. I just can't believe you guys made it back so soon. And with the loot. Here, you're gonna love it. Don't trust me? See for yourself.
What is it giving you?
It's giving us something. This has been normally an accessory of some variety. And it's a ruby bracelet. I think that's additional strength, if I remember right.
I mean, I'd be a little... I mean, I'm not really sure how I'd take it if another man gave me a ruby bracelet. I'd be like, okay.
Yes, 50 strength. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a ruby bracelet. You don't have to wear it. Also, it depends on what kind of bracelet it is.
It's a ruby one, obviously. We just had this conversation.
Oh, sorry, yes.
That's it. You've married him now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the sign for that. Sorry, Luna.
Yep, there will be no ceremony with Luna Freya. Like, it's over.
Dino. My marriage with Luna Freya is over. Dino is now my best friend.
Dino did what the Empire could not. He broke up your royal wedding. Maybe the Dino was an agent of the Empire all along.
Yeah.
It's pretty clever for an empire full of robots.
Mmm.
Hey, looking good, Your Majesty. You'd do me a favor, right?
You'd still ask even if I said no.
You know it. But this time's different. It's real important.
So everything we've done up until now wasn't?
Okay, take it easy there, wise guy. Listen, this is big. If you get me this ore, I'll be able to do this jeweler gig full time.
Well, whatever makes you happy.
Come on, show me some love. If I get my hands on this stuff, I'll be unstoppable. I ain't just talking golden here, I'm talking global Dino domination. I'm gonna be rolling in so much gil, the hunters will be asking me to help search for stones. So what I'm trying to say is, this could be a turning point for your pal Dino, hence, real important. Unfortunately, this soon-to-be ex-reporter ain't got much of a scoop, so don't beat yourselves up if you come back empty-handed. But hey, here's hoping against hope you come true. Good luck out there, pal.
You know, it could be a real turning point for Dino. Ditching the skinny tie.
Look, there's nothing wrong with the skinny tie.
Okay.
There's a lot wrong with the skinny tie, but he's sending us off to a bit of a hell zone, if I'm gonna be honest. We'll be back for that one.
Maybe.
We'll see you later, Dino. We'll get you your stone for sure.
Huh. Guess he wasn't kidding about quitting after all.
Well, certainly seems serious about his aspirations.
More than any other time we've met him.
But the bar was set pretty low.
Oh, wait, I'm not supposed to laugh at Gladio.
Oh, wait, what?
I'm not.
You're not? Just
It's out
you.
of principle.
Okay.
I hope Gladio's the final boss of the game so you can punch him in the face.
No!
I think you have to leave that in.
Yeah, I think I do.
Janos, would you like to share your thoughts about Gladio?
I like Gladio.
Oh. Well, I see.
He's my wife.
Oh.